But if there's one thing, Will, that you would like to see carried over from the World Baseball Classic to the regular season of Major League Baseball, what would that be?
It is the outward pouring of emotion. To me, when so much in baseball, there's this big discussion now about like how do we get younger fans? How do you grab the ever so elusive and confusing millennials, which I think we just call we really just want to say young people, but that makes us admit that we're old, so we just call them millennials. But baseball's really trying to grab young fans. That's what they're worried about. They're worried that their fans are getting older, and they're doing it. They're talking about pace of play. They're talking about shortening games. They got all of these things that they're trying to do. But for me, the World Baseball Classic has been an example of what can save baseball. People want to see emotion. The World Baseball Classic has been riveting in so many ways because people are having a blast. What we want to watch when we watch sports, we want to watch people who are deeply invested in the outcome. Listen, I've enjoyed the World Baseball Classic, but it didn't really make too much of a difference to me who won. Like I was rooting for the United States, but it's not like my world is any different whether or not they won or whether they lost. But what matters to me is to watch people when I get invested as a fan is to watch people that deeply care about the outcome of their event. That World Baseball Classic, it's been so much fun because of that. Everyone's involved, including I know a lot of this has been like, well, yeah, they're more okay with outward showings of emotion in like the Dominican Republic or in Venezuela or Puerto Rico. To me, one of the most fun subplots of this has been to see the United States team get really excited to see like that Adam Jones catch was one of that's a highlight film thing forever. I mean, that should be on Adam Jones forever. Like that is a terrific thing to watch the U.S., which again, you know how baseball culture is. Don't show emotion. Hide your face when you're with your glove if you have any sort of spontaneous thought about being happy or angry. And I think what people want to see out of sports is legitimate emotion. And I get baseball is a long sport. It's a humbling sport. You don't want to get too cocky about these things. But to me, that is what baseball needs more than anything else is people showing their emotion, being able to play it up a little bit, to kind of pose a little bit. Like it's fun. We clearly like it. I wish baseball would be more welcoming to that. And frankly, I think the success of the World Baseball Classic, as much as the players have enjoyed it, I think is a good sign for baseball. I think we may see more of that going forward and less of kind of that old school stuff, which I think is only good for the game.
I wholeheartedly agree with you there, Will. And I think you probably agree with number two or 1A if that is number one, and that would be to see Yadier Molina play for a championship. So, you know what? If we get both of those, I'm okay with it. It would be a good season.
Listen, to see it, I will say it as a Cardinals fan, to now everybody to see what Yadier Molina does. Like we've been watching this every day for 10 years, but just to see on this kind of stage, just how on top of the game he can carry a team has really been an amazing thing to see. And hopefully he'll do it for my Cardinals this year.
Exactly.